a fucking joint chat. No, that this is supposed to be a joint chat, so let's get into it. I guess the main thing that's been on my mind really is just the process of things. Like last time I made a video, which has been a couple weeks now, I'm not gonna lie. I've been really trying to answer that question about like what is my recipe, and I pretty much have just come to the conclusion of yeah, I really do just have to take from other people because all the artists that I like that inspire me. Whenever I look at them and see how do they practice and what do they do to get better, they just look at the people that they like and they take the things, the tricks and tips that they give them, or they look at their work and just see what they can take and how they can implement it into their own work. So originality is really dependent on your influences. That's what I'm understanding. Like you can't really have an original idea without some type of influence. And I was thinking about it too as like kids. Like when we would create and we didn't really necessarily like know the rules and everything. We would just do whatever. But it's not necessarily that we were doing whatever. We were just taking what we've already seen and just trying to implement it in different ways. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So yeah, I guess that's just the main thing, which is I'm glad that I'm figuring that out now, so that way moving forward, I can be a lot more consistent when I post. Because I do want to post videos weekly. I just couldn't post this past week because I was just honestly trying to figure out what the fuck do I even talk about. But now I'm sat here for about like 2-3 minutes. That's all I really need to do. I've been recording like all my other art stuff, but as far as like getting past those struggles and also recording those type of things, it's like I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do this because I don't want to put myself all the way out there. I'm not trying to put everything out there, but I do want to put enough where I feel like if people was to stumble across this and whatnot, they can learn from it. Or if I even come back, sit back and watch this one day, because I do watch my own videos sometimes. Like you just never know what a past version of yourself may hold, like the wisdom that a past version of yourself may hold at that time. So I'm just trying to figure out what wisdom I can give my future self right now. It's pretty much what it is. So, not the most flattering angle. Don't really care. Anyway, I was today's days old when I figured out I could do time lapses on my phone. So, all the other videos, I've literally just been 2 times speeding them. Yeah, I gotta learn how to use my phone a lot better, which is crazy because I've had this phone for like 2 years now. Anyway, should have been known that these iPhones have a time lapse feature. Anyway, I'm gonna use it and we're gonna see what we come up with. I have still no clue what I want to draw. I know I do want to do like a regular character, like an original character, I guess you could say. So let's see what my mind draws me to. I'm gonna try to look for some references because again, like I said, I have no clue what I want to draw. But yeah, let's figure this out. All right, so as we get into this drawing, I was not able to find any reference, but this was a thought that I had like a couple months back. So I figured, hey, I'm working with the oil pastels for the first time. Let me see if I can bring this to life. I eventually want to turn this piece into a painting later on down like the line, but for now, I just wanted to kind of get like the first draft out and just kind of start off to see how it turned out. And I think I'm out pretty bad. My first time working for oil pastels. I think I haven't used these since I was like in college, so these are pretty much still like a fresh pack. I think I've only used like the red and primary colors for like one assignment. Other than that, I never picked these back up. So honestly, I wasn't too sure with my decision to make the tongue green. I was looking at like Ed and Eddie. That's like a show I really used to watch when I was a kid. I really enjoyed it. So I was like, they have like weird color tones. What can I like do to make this thing kind of nasty? I don't have a name for this piece, unfortunately, and I just kind of came up with the idea of it like on the spot. But I like just some of the creative decisions I decided to make when making this piece. I didn't intend to give them grills either, but that just kind of fit the whole effect, just so you could bring more attention to the tongue. And then in this next piece was the second day we working with oil pastels. This one was with no reference whatsoever. So I kind of just thought about like, I wanted to draw a girl kind of just like sitting down and stuff like that. And I just didn't know what would be the best way to do it. So as I was originally looking for reference, I came across, I think her name is Morrigan from Darkstalkers or Night Stalkers. I gotta find it and I'll put it in here when I can figure it out. But I ended up using her as like kind of like the base reference of just like the idea, like, okay, what do I want to do? I want to draw something with wings. Let me just put some wings on this girl, put a halo on her, and then we could just use the moon as a light source. So that's what I ended up doing for this piece. I like how it turned out as well too. My first time like actually trying to build a full piece where it had like foreground, middle ground, background. So and then coming up to our last drawing, I decided to do Charlotte Katakuri from One Piece. I ended up using reference for this piece. It was two statues that has like those modified like AI lights that you can find on Pinterest.
I ended up using that because I just liked the position that he was in. So I decided to take the top half of one reference and combine it with the bottom half to kind of get this weird little twist angle. Since he's like made of mochi, his body's not really like bony at this point. I figured, how much can I get away with like twisting the anatomy? So I decided to do that for the waist. Not gonna lie, a lot of voiceovers today. Normally at this point we would just jump straight into the montage, but I wanted to take this moment just to talk about this game. For some reason, I could not kill a single thing. I just couldn't. I couldn't find a good gun until I got this Spitfire right here, and by the time I started shooting at people, everybody was looking at me, no matter where I was standing at. So just to kind of go and show with embracing the challenge, sometimes you just have bad games, you have bad days, you just don't really know what to do, and you just kind of got to push through it. I hate to say that, but that really is what it is. Like, it's either you give up or you keep pushing through it. So we're going to get into this next game after this one. I end up getting the same teammate, the Pathfinder, and we end up winning this game. I'm going to jump around, cut some pieces out, because a lot of it is just nothing going on. It's wild card, but after like the first 2 to 3 minutes, I'm going to just like jump around and just get to the main point of the video, which is just like, you keep pushing, you'll eventually get the results that you want.
Movement in progress.
Behold, I'm reviving myself. Recharging shields.
Beginning your countdown.
the end of my game. I don't know why I thought I won this game originally. I guess that counts as a win in my book. But yeah, this just goes to show, like, you can have one bad game and then bounce back the next game, and then the next game you can have a completely terrible game like the first game. So after this, we're just gonna get into some trolling because I just kind of felt good about that game. So.
Cause I heard him first. I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
I'm like, what do you say fuck me for?
One more kill for Newcastle. Enhance my weapon and it's working. Got a buster.
Attention. New bins have been restocked.